Greetings, my dear friends. Hope you have been having a good ball time. Alright, now today I'm here with yet another review for a fantastic guitar of mine. Guess, any guesses? This is the John Petrucci model. Now, John Petrucci, you all know him, he needs no further introduction. The lead guitarist for the legendary band, progressive metal and rock band, Dream Theater. Is supposed to be one of the finest men in business in these days, and he has a style of his own. Now, he was not very satisfied with a lot of different guitars, maybe. That's what I heard about him and read about him, and that's the reason he took into designing his own guitars. He has his jp60, he has his Majestic, so many other. Every year he has released a lot of different models. This one is the jp60. Okay. Now, this is a fantastic guitar. This finish is called the, if you can see the change of color, you see how beautiful it is, gorgeous, personified, the color changes. This one is called the Mystic Dream. Okay, very simple system by a Music Man. That's why he designs his guitars. 2 pickups. John Petrucci's set is designed by him, by DiMarzio, made by DiMarzio. Okay, volume, tone, no push-pull, very high gain pickup, so you have to be very careful while you're playing it. Apart from that, the tremolo system, I think this is the finest one in business because it don't have the hassle of Floyd Rose. At the same time, it's not like the basic normal your Fenderish kind of or PRS tremolo system. Okay, and you can keep it, it is not a screw and it's a pop-in system, so you can keep the bar anywhere you feel like. Okay, the body is basswood, so it's kind of light. Okay, the neck is bolted in and 5 screw. I think that's again one of the best designs you get in bolted neck guitars. Of course, the Majestic is a string through body for more sustain, but this one is not that. All right, and maple neck, satin finish, very smooth and very flat, perfect for speed guitars. Ebony fretboard. For the higher ends you have the ebony, for the lower end prices you have the rosewood ones. This is the ebony with John Petrucci's shield everywhere. For the inlays, pearloid. Okay, and very nice headstock, very compact, like a typical headstock for a Music Man. So you can have, as you can see, you have a signature out here. Just the guitar is not expensive because of the signature. It has a specific purpose. And on the other side, you can see there's a locking tuners by Grover. Okay, pearl tuning machines. Okay, this one is a bone nut by Graphtec. The strap comes separately. It's a Uniball strap. I bought it separately. So that's well about the guitar. Now it comes in a very beautiful snug fit case. Okay, Music Man case. The padding is very good. A soft case, and if you see inside, it's almost like a quilt. You can sleep in comfortably. You don't try to do that at home. You'll get stuck. You can keep your guitar very snug, very well balanced, good enough to carry. It comes with the set. Now, apart from this, let me tell you a little bit about Music Man guitar. The Music Man guitars initially was started by Mr. Leo Fender. Yes, if there are a lot of people who don't know about this fact, Music Man was initially started by Leo Fender, but then of course later on Uniball took it over and they did better business, I guess. They are one of the finest makers of big brand guitars, big brand American guitars. The thing is, Music Man took their job seriously, and they took that guitar research to an extreme level, and thus came in this modern trem system, the modern tremolo system, which is 2 fulcrum based and individual roller saddles for each. You can see this one is very good if you are like me, who loves the effects of Floyd Rose, but is always not too keen on using Floyd rose because, of course, Floyd rose is the best to keep your strings in tune, no matter how much dives and things you mess around with your whammy bar. Now, Floyd rose has a problem because, like if one string pops out, you have to balance the bridge over and over again, and that takes a lot of time out of your life. Okay, unless you have a luthier or a good guitar shop next to you where you can just rush by and have your things done, that's a different thing. But like people like us here, where we don't have proper luthiers, forget about luthiers, we don't have proper guitar shops. So the nearest guitar shop here is a proper guitar shop, that is in let's say about 80 to 90 miles from here. So you just cannot rush to a shop to get your things to change your attenuation or your action or just to get your strings set. So that's not possible. So that's the reason I don't prefer Floyd rose. As a matter of fact, I don't have a Floyd rose at present in my collection. Of course, I used Floyd rose before. That's the reason. But when if you viewed my previous view on this video on PRS guitar, PRS is a good tremolo system, but it's very basic. It's like the typical Fender kind of thing. You cannot go for dive bombs or something like that with that. Okay. Whereas in this case, of course, you can go, if not like fully to the dive bomb or something, but of course, it's much better than that Fender or PRS trem system, and a little, maybe a shade lesser than your Floyd rose. Then again, the issue with Floyd rose is they make Floyd rose licensed things for different guitars, which is not as good as the original German made Floyd rose. Even the Japanese ones and the Korean ones, some say are good. To my opinion, they have their troubles and their hassles. Okay, of course, someday I might get one for just for the collection or something. But till then, I'm very happy with this. Now, the first thing is these are DiMaggio pickups. Very, very, very extremely high gain. If your spring in the back vibrates, you can almost hear it. Now, there's a lot of noise. See that? Okay. See? Now, the sustain in this guitar is very high. Of course, that's what you expect from jp60. The other good thing about this model of Mr. jp60 is that not like other signature guitars, which generally have just one kind of sound or one kind of playability, this I find is very versatile. But in today's video, it will be a little different. I won't be doing the clean tones because, of course, it has a good clean tone, but I don't think you'll be buying this guitar for playing in clean tones. No, let's face the fact. I like playing blues, I like playing jazz, I like playing country, everything. But I have other guitars for that. This is for your high gain performances, and I like to keep it that way. The strings I've changed. These are gauge 11 strings, the power slinky, and I have tuned it to drop D, unlike my other guitars, which are generally standard tunings. That's about it. Okay, and so we'll start with a little demo of the sound. Now you see. Now first we start with your bridge pickup. One wheels. Let's go for the position. finally your neck position. Do you see the sustain? It keeps the sustain to the max level, okay? And I haven't tried it, but I'm told the next model, the Majestic, that has a neck through body, unlike the other Music Man guitars, which is known for the 5-bolt bridge and 5-bolt screw system. So I'm told that has even greater sustain, okay? So for the neck position, you can just try. If you just roll down your tone a bit and even the volume. Show me the tricks of the whammy bell. Now. So you can have a lot of fun with the whammy bar. The tuners are very good, it keeps in tune for a very long time. The only thing is you should make sure when you're, generally what happens is the extra bit of the string which is wound around here, it gets loosened up every time you make a bend. But here is a small hole through which, generally with the lock and tuner, what happens is a small hole. Once you open the lock from behind, you put the string in, you lock it so the string gets fixed, and then you tune it and keep it. It stays in tune for a long time, and then you can just clip it off the extra bits or something. But if you do it right without wrapping the strings around the machine or tuner, rest assured it'll stay in tune. It has a very good tuning capability. It retains tune for a long time. Now, one thing about this guitar is this one is expensive. This the American edition, it cost you nearly about little above 3 grand in US dollars. It depends on the place where you live. Now the cheaper Indonesian ones are a little cheaper, maybe half the price or something. But before you buy this guitar, I'll just tell you one thing. This guitar is not like a versatile guitar like your PRS or the other guitars which I've shown before. The reason being, first, this is a very high gain set of pickups, John Petrucci style. That's his style of music. So it's meant for me, it's made for like playing progressive, metal, rock, or somewhere in between. Now even if I roll down the tone to the minimum, it's not very clean. So you see there's still a high gain issue here. So if you just want to buy one guitar to serve all your purposes, then don't buy this guitar. I'm sorry, Mr. Music Man, I'm sorry, Mr. Petrucci. This design is not meant for that. Now, if you're a John Petrucci fan, definitely go for this guitar, you won't regret. Beautifully made, beautiful color. You have some other colors as well. I prefer this one better. Okay. And another thing is, the electronics are very good, very high end. The volume and the tone things are made of dome shaped, like Mr. Petrucci likes it. They are made of solid metal. So they're very high quality, but it won't play all kind of music. If you want to play clean tones or something, I could have given a demo, but you won't enjoy that. It's not as good as like the other guitars which I've shown before. So if you're into progressive metal or any kind of metal which requires a lot of sustain and stuff like that, you are into playing a lot of lead, then absolutely go for this guitar if you're willing to spend so much. And since it's Music Man, obviously you won't regret. Okay. And after that, the other thing is the neck is very flat, so rhythm is good enough, but it's preferably used to play your lead. Okay. Alright, so that's more about the guitar. You have a look. It's a gorgeous beast, a definite gorgeous breed. And one unique feature I'd like to say that the truss rod inside is carbon fiber, so it makes it light, and it can be adjusted here with the Allen key. The Allen key has been provided with the set, so you don't need to open up here or there. Okay, you can just turn it the way you like it. So that's a very good feature, saves you a lot of hassle and time. Okay, so I'll be playing you a backing track with this for the demo, and just in case you haven't liked or subscribed to the channel, please do, so that I know what you're thinking when you're watching the channel. This is a very good channel, I guess, because I'm trying to give you most unbiased review of the guitars which I have presently in my collection. And if anyone around my place or anywhere want their instruments or their amps or anything to be reviewed, please write into us in the comment section below. And if you have any queries, please write in the comment section. If you have any suggestions, please do that in the comments. And if you feel like you know something more about this guitar which I might have missed out, I'm always willing to learn. Please do share your comments. Okay, so I'll play you a jam track with this so you get an idea of what it sounds like. that's about it. Music Man, John Petrucci, jp60. Okay, so this is the guitar. Very beastly when it sounds, but very gorgeous looking guitar. Okay, it's almost like a thing to be kept in a, because the color changes and all that. It's like, what do I say? You just can hang it up in your bedroom wall as well. I don't think your wife is gonna mind. But then again, like I told you, if you are not into metal or very hard rock or progressive rock or something, you just want to own just one guitar, don't go for this. But just, you feel like you want to keep it as a collection, do it. Because generally the thing with signature guitars, like, although they might be versatile, like this one is, but it serves one kind of genre. Okay, so generally with the pickups or the wood or their neck construction or the profile, it generally is that way. It's not like for all purpose and for everyone. Okay, so with that I'd like to end the video, but before I do, like I said, please like the video and subscribe to the channel if you still haven't. Make sure you share the channel with your friends, those who are interested, so before they put in their hard money for a new purchase, they'll just have an idea what they're looking at, and they just might change their mind and buy something else. And once again, just because you have a lot of guitars, that don't make you the best guitarist in the world. It requires a lot of hard work, hours and hours of practice. Okay, so keep practicing and stay safe till then. I'll see you next time.